President Trump postponed a meeting with the Prime Minister of Denmark Tuesday over the purchase of Greenland. In a series of tweets, Mr. Trump said his September visit to the country would be rescheduled. He cited the Danish Prime Minister's disinterest in discussing the possibility of the U.S. buying Greenland. Earlier, Mette Frederiksen called the idea, quote, absurd. Greenland is an autonomous Danish territory. In recent weeks, the president has repeatedly expressed interest in purchasing it. He told reporters this weekend the idea was, quote, strategically compelling.
Good morning, my faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. Today it is, what is today? I know it's Wednesday. Wednesday, the 21st of August. It's a hot summer day here in Atlanta. The year is 2019, August 21st, 2019. And guess what? America was in the, Donald Trump was in the mood to buy some real estate. He wanted to buy a little island. So the owners politely declined his offer. And so because he politely declined their offer, he also canceled a trip to Greenland and Denmark. What's wrong with this man? Can you imagine someone approaching the United States saying, hey, we like Alaska. How much would you sell it to us for? What if Russia approached the United States and said, you know, we really like that piece of land up there, but if y'all not really using it, how much for us to buy Russia? Because I'm sure the Soviet Union has the money to buy it if it were for sale. Greenland is not for sale. There's no Remax sign sitting on island for sale. Country for sale. What? So he canceled anyways. Denmark is in disbelief as Trump cancels trip over Greenland sale. What made him think that Greenland was for sale? Donald Trump canceled a trip to Denmark after they refused to sell him Greenland. Why did he think? What made him think that Greenland was for sale? Trump sparks disbelief over Greenland move. The president tweeted Tuesday that he had canceled his state visit to Denmark after his prime minister made clear that the autonomous territory of Greenland wasn't for sale. The move was met with disbelief in Denmark and beyond. All over the world, people were like, what in the hell? Even our friends here said, what? So Trump had mused about the purchase. He previously said the trip did not concern Greenland, which is rich in mineral deposits. And Trump assumes that an autonomous part of our country is for sale and insultingly cancels a visit that everyone was preparing for. And he just asks, are parts of the U.S. for sale? Alaska? Please show more respect. But that's the problem with Donald Trump. He doesn't have respect for anybody. What in the world made him think that he can just up and buy Greenland? He saw an invisible Remax sign in the air? I don't know. Danes react with anger after Trump cancels state visit over Greenland dispute. The reality is stranger than fiction, treated one lawmaker. Danish politicians and citizens reacted with surprise and frustration Wednesday to the news that President Donald Trump had postponed a planned state visit to Denmark in response to his prime minister's rejection of his interest in buying Greenland, a Danish territory. It is regret and surprise that I received the news of Trump's cancellation. Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen said at a news conference, adding that the government's preparations have been well underway. I was looking forward to having a dialogue on the many shared interests that Denmark has with the United States, she said, adding that those interests included developments in the Arctic, which calls for further cooperation between the United States and Greenland, the Faroe Islands, and Denmark. And therefore, I'd like to underline our invitation for a stronger cooperation on Arctic affairs still stands. She added, however, that any potential sale of Greenland to the U.S. has clearly been rejected. Both sides of the country's political spectrum were united in anger. So, Mr. Trump, you have now decided to postpone your visit to Denmark. Why not just cancel? We also busy here with other things. One Danish lawmaker called on Trump to show more respect. As a Dane and a conservative, it's very hard to believe. For no reason, Trump assumes that an autonomous part of our country is for sale, then insultingly cancels the visit that everybody was preparing for. What made him think that was for sale? And you see, this is causing a major rift around the world, especially between Denmark and the United States. This is why this man cannot be reelected, y'all. No one in the United States, even his administration, was in shock when this just came out. They're like, huh? It's kind of like you going on vacation someplace to Jamaica and say, oh, I'm about a whole island. We like it, we're going to buy it. Jamaica's not for sale. What made him think, what? And how can you get it approved, the United States to approve to purchase such a large, to buy a country that ain't for sale? What's wrong with these? You know, the more we deal with Donald Trump and the people who voted for him, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in some serious, serious troubles. Light up signs bearing the president's names were taken down Wednesday from two prime real estate locations in Copenhagen's main square after the owner of the building enacted a clause in the contract. Their funder told AB News it served its purpose. So these people we love the United States. We have a lot in common, have supported each other over years. We will keep doing that. But how is it possible for one man to flip in the media and jeopardize the whole relationship? A lot of public debate in Denmark is how we still have any normality and otherwise good relations we've had. And so I hope the people of Denmark and Greenland who are watching this are understanding the people of the United States don't have anything to do with Donald Trump's decision to inquiry to purchase Greenland. No one in Congress approved it. No one knew it was for sale. No one knew that the United States was even interested in purchasing this country. This man just took it upon himself and said, oh, we're going to purchase Greenland. With what money? With what authority? Who told you it was for sale? How are you going to buy it? How can you acquire? And then, when you realize that these people are not playing with you, like, okay, we're not going to play this game with this idiot. You cancel a visit from the President of the United States? It's also, okay. Oster emphasized that while he's not a Trump fan, he had rented the signs to show support for the visit and counter grown-up Danes behaving like kindergarten children toward the representative of our most important ally. He claims the visit being canceled on his government's response to Trump's interest in Greenland. The Danish government politics have from the beginning said, no, no, no. We are not engaging in any discussion and debate about the whole Greenland situation because as Trump, we will say no and make fun of him. No, the question is, this was disrespectful to the people of that country, to the Danish people, our allies, to insinuate, attempt to, or even make an attempt to purchase a country that's not for sale. This man don't get it. And people who voted for him, they don't get it either. The more we deal with Donald Trump, I really do wonder about the people who voted for him. I keep seeing on my Facebook page, I'm going to start a couple of things I'm going to start doing. I'm going to have to start deleting these Trump supporters because they're on a rampage and I can't take it no more. They live in a fantasy world. And I want them off my Facebook page and YouTube channel. If you support Trump, you can delete me, unsubscribe, and go on about your business. Go support somebody who has time for this foolishness. This man is dangerous. And I've known this for a while. And there's no sense of playing this game anymore. This man, he needs it needs to move. Something needs to happen. Badly. And quickly, this man is insane. Well, I guess a lot of people, I don't know, it's just weird to me. that was like, it's almost like these people who support him don't see his actions and his comments and the tweets and anything he does is dangerous. They don't see no correlation to something's wrong with this man. And in fact, something's wrong with the millions of people who voted for him. Something's wrong with all of them. But hey, and this whole thing, now he's going to try to detain migrant children and parents longer. That's just, I don't know. Something's really wrong with this man. It's just kind of crazy. Don't even know what to say. Well, anyway, I just thought that was very interesting. This would be a short video today. But I thought it was very interesting how this man took it upon himself to make that decision. When he realized that these people were not, that this was it wasn't for sale, he just up and canceled the visit. Something they've been working on for a long time. He canceled because he can't buy Greenland, which is not for sale, never was for sale. Where did he get this idea from? I have to wonder who in his administration, I wonder who does he talk to in his administration on a regular basis who attempt to guide him in the right direction. And why aren't they trying to help him get, it's just weird. Very odd to me. I don't get it. Anyway, it's going to be a short video. I'm going to come back later. Anyway, today it is Wednesday, August 21st, the year 2019. I'm out of here. You all enjoy your Wednesday, and I'll be back here later on. All right. See you later.